AFD and CEO took up most of the cost. Apart from that, we got 5 sponsorships. So that's why it's a free event. Free food. Yes. So it worked out very well.
So please the table.
Yeah, you'll be sitting here with, I think Murray also be sitting here.
Okay. You deserve to. I'll leave you sitting on it. See what's happening, which one.
One second.
Yeah.
And a very warm welcome. मैं हूँ आपकी host चारू हंस.
And I'm your host, Joseph Matthew. Today is a wonderful day for Pratham at UH. This marks the completion of 10 years on UH campus.
This is a proud moment for us, and we are honored to celebrate this day with you all. To start the evening,
Wait.
what happened, Joe?
We are the host, right?
Yes,
We should have our own rules.
I agree.
मेरे rule book कहाँ है?
Oh, that's one hell of a book, Joe.
Alright, rule number 1. हंसना जरूरी है, चाहे जो कितने भी फालतू हो.
I agree 100%. Darren, can we have a laugh, please?
ये हुई ना बात. रूल नंबर 2. होस्ट के लिए तालियां बजाना बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है. Thank you. And rule number 3.
बस कर रूल की दुकान. Let's move on with the evening.
To start the evening, we would like to call upon stage the president of Pratham at UH, Pratham Martini. Pratham did his master's in computer science and is currently pursuing PhD in the same department.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pratham Martini.
Thank you, Joseph and Charo. I'm always amazed by your sarcasm. So, a very good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 10-year celebration of Pratham at UH. For anyone here who has never heard about Pratham, we are basically an organization that promotes education for poor children or underprivileged children. And we are here today to celebrate our 10 years anniversary. Before we start, I would like to take 2 minutes so that we all can truly understand and appreciate what we are trying to celebrate. Today, we are not just celebrating the mere existence of this organization for 10 years, but we are celebrating the idea that literacy is a human right, the idea that holds this organization together. Today, we are not just celebrating the contributions that this organization has made over the years, but we are celebrating the positive change that these contributions have enabled in the lives of hundreds of children through education. More importantly, today, it's not just a celebration for the members, but for all of us who are here and truly believe that education is a human right. I am completely humbled by your display of compassion. I hope you enjoy this evening in the right spirit. Thank you.
Thank you, Pratham, for an inspiring speech.
No wonder he is the president and you are not. It is a great pleasure to introduce our chief guest today.
She has been passionate about Pratham since the day her husband, Vijay Goradia, introduced Pratham to Houston in 1998.
She is truly a renaissance woman.
With a PhD in molecular biology, she is the mother of 2 wonderful children, Safira and Kevin.
She is also an avid traveler, a competitive ballroom dancer, a much requested speaker, and a driver behind her family's main philanthropic activities.
She is currently on the board of directors of MD Anderson and Asia Society.
She is well known for her gracious manners, her enthusiasm, passion, and determination to make life better for others.
Please help me welcome the President of Pratham, Houston, Marie Guraria.
Thank you, Pranav, for that introduction. You know, I can't see my audience. Can you put a little light on so I can look at all of you? And there's some light that's coming straight on my eyes, so I'm going to go here. Education is the most powerful weapon to change the world, said Nelson Mandela. And you young people are doing just yet. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can I hear something back? Good evening. Congratulations to the Pratham chapter at the University of Houston on your 10th anniversary. For the last 10 years, your chapter has organized many events to raise awareness and funds for Pratham. You have also written a book which was published in India for the Pratham children. So give yourselves a big hand, please. Now, when you give, whether it is with money or effort, you get much, much more in return. The immediate return you get is a burst of happiness. Your brain literally lights up. Scientists call this the warm glow effect. I call it the happiness high. And the return never stops. Just by being a member of this chapter, you have already learned leadership skills. Think about it. You have learned to set goals and work hard and smart to reach them. And in the process, you realize that making mistakes and having failures is no big deal. It's all a part of the process. You have learned to get along with people. And 50% of your success in life is going to depend on that. You have developed empathy. You have been responsible for a change in the life of hundreds of children far away across the world in India. And whenever you volunteer at Pratham events, you have a chance to network. Who knows, somebody may offer you an internship or a job at one of those events. Can I have the next slide, please? Now, Pranav has told me you all know the goals of Pratham and you are all aware of the program, so I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about our first visit to a Pratham Balwadi. I'll tell you about two of Pratham's newest programs, and I'll tell you about called crowdfunding, the $1 million challenge. Now, this is a tongue twister, but it is something that all of you are going to love to be involved in. You can use all your social networking skills for that. Next slide, please. Now, you know that Pratham means first, and it was the first step to wipe out illiteracy in India among the 100 million illiterate children. Now, as the person who introduced me said, when my husband went to India, he was so impressed by what he saw that he came back and started Pratham Houston. So we wanted to know what impressed him so much. And he couldn't explain it to us in a way we would understand, so he said, let's all go to India and take a look. Next slide, please. So 14 years ago, we went as a family to India. How many of you have seen a Pratham Balwadi or a Pratham program? Put your hand up. Okay. So I am from Bombay, but I had never ever visited a slum. And my first visit there just took me right out of my comfort zone. I cringed as I walked through the tattered homes. They were literally pieces of tarp on poles. It was dirty, it was dark, it was smelly. And it it was really hard until we came to this amazing sight. They would bring 20 young preschoolers sitting in a circle around their teacher. They were excited. Their hands were jumping in the air. They all wanted to answer. They all wanted to learn. Their enthusiasm and just that energy was so contagious. It was literally like a light in the darkness. Pratham had broken that shackle of illiteracy, and it had given them a chance for a future, something that you and I just take for granted. But for them, their parents didn't have it, and they were the first generation that was getting an education. And then we met this group of vivacious, bright-eyed, giggling teenagers. Why are you not in school, I asked. Oh, our parents can't afford to send us to school. They only send the sons to school. So we asked the parents. Oh, our girls don't want to go to school. They said it's too difficult and they can't understand anything. You see, in India, nobody takes responsibility. They throw it from one to the other. Anyway, what was going to happen to these girls, I asked. And I found out soon enough. They would be married off really young. And then they'd have a bunch of children. And they'd be sucked into the circle of poverty, illiteracy, and violence. But not anymore. Next slide, please. Pratham is changing all that with its open schools. In open schools, any girl who has dropped out of school can come back and they will be taught at their own level and they will graduate from high school. And this gives them a chance at a future. Now, when you educate a girl, you're not just educating one person, because she is going to educate her children, especially her daughters. And now you have broken that grip that illiteracy has on all women in India. Once you educate a girl or a woman, then she wants a job. Now in India, in the countryside, or maybe even a lot of villages, women are not allowed to work outside the house. So Pratham, who's always very innovative, came up with the Women's Entrepreneur Program. What they do is they take 300 women and they give them the basic skills of financial literacy, health and hygiene, and computers. And then they take the 100 that have the most aptitude and they train them in either beauty parlor skills or tailoring skills or as healthcare assistants. Now from these 100, the 10 that are most ambitious are taken and they are turned into entrepreneurs, and Pratham helps them set up a business. Now if you would like to sponsor one of them as a beauty parlor owner or the owner of a tailoring store, it costs $2,000 and you get naming rights. Next slide, please. The school crowdfunding $1 million challenge. How many of you have been involved in crowdfunding? Oh, you have, okay. How many of you use Twitter? Facebook? Okay, good. So this challenge is really way up your street because it's based on using all your social networking skills to reach out to a great number of people and raise small donations from them and spread awareness about your nonprofit. Now this foundation was started by Jeff Skoll. He was the first CEO of eBay. He started a foundation after he made a lot of money, and he is very interested in social nonprofits. So like I said, the goal is to get social nonprofits to reach out to a big network so they spread awareness about it and they raise small sums of money from a large network. So this is the way the contest will run. It starts on September 30th and will run for 8 weeks. It will end on November 22nd. There's $1 million to be distributed between 60 nonprofits that are competing. Each nonprofit will get its own funding page on Crowdwise. Every 2 weeks, there will be a new challenge. The 3 nonprofits that raised the most money will share in $250,000. The other $750 will be based on those challenges that come every 2 weeks. So Pratham is one of the 60 nonprofits competing, and all the Pratham chapters will be competing. It will be run by Pratham in New York. And from each chapter, we are going to have 3 or 4 key people. And I would love to have somebody from Pratham Houston as one of the key people. So, I hope you'll participate in this, and I hope you'll throw yourselves in with passion, because this is the easiest way to raise a lot of money for Pratham. And for all that you all have done for the past 10 years, and what you are going to do in future, the children of Pratham and I thank you and wish you good luck.
Thank you, Dr. Goradia. That was an inspiring speech.
Joseph, I have a question.
Yes?
Is this your first time hosting the show?
Yeah?
How did you become host?
Well, I had to spend a lot of time with President's sweetheart. Had to feed her. Even I had to cuddle her.
And is Pranav okay with it? I mean, who is she? Do I know her?
Well, see it for yourself. Let's begin our cultural night with a dance performance from our friends at University of Houston, Graduate Indian Student Organization.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the team from GSO.
show you something. There was a video which I recorded last night. Well, there is another dancer who is much better than she is. You might have already seen that. But there you go.
You're going to pay for this. Moving on. We have come a long way in past 10 years. Let's take a glimpse into past and present with Abhijit Mohan, narrated by Vishwanath.
It was 1994, Mumbai, where Pratham was started with a dream to empower every kid in India with the right to education. In a country where the quality of education is descending every year with dropouts, forced child labor, poor teaching skills and illiterate parents, Pratham teachers and volunteers are toiling hard at the ground level to turn the situation around. Thousands of volunteers are willingly donating their time and energy and utilizing the generous donations to break free the youngest generation of this planet from the shackles of illiteracy and poverty. Since the past 19 years, every day, millions of kids across 20 states and thousands of villages leave their home to go to Pratham learning centers as their parents watch them with a sense of gratitude for Pratham. As a university chapter, we are proud to support a rural community in their quest for education. Pratham at UH funds 60 children between age groups of 4 to 14 for the entire year to seek education. But how did we reach this point? And where do we want to go in the future? It all started in the fall of 2004 when graduates Deepthi Vyas, Sanjay Sampath and Saurabh Verma got inspired by Pratham's efforts to send every child to school. Hence, Pratham at UH was born. It was the same year when Pratham had launched the Read India campaign all over the country. The organization was driven by the passion of the founders and commitment to Pratham's cause. The primary purpose of Pratham at UH was and has always been awareness amongst the student community about Pratham's work and sharing their success to create a support for Pratham. It soon attracted the attention of like-minded students. From movie nights to meetings, our founders were spending valuable time convincing fellow students and friends to make them believe in the wonderful cause. In no time, we had more than 150 registered members. It was during this time that Pratham at UH began their signature event, the Samosa Sale. It was a twist to the boring bake sales that organizations do on campus. But having Indian food was not the only twist. We did not do it to raise money to meet organizational expenses. We did it to educate unknown faces separated from us by thousands of miles. The sale struck the right chord and appealed the taste buds of the student community. Today, we are proud to organize the biggest bake sale on campus, which supports most of the funding for the Hundimala project. But getting there was not so easy. During those initial years, we not only helped Pratham, but also organized events and campaigns to help the community. Pratham at UH raised funds for the devastating earthquakes that shook the state of Gujarat and volunteered at the Texas Children Museum. From a new organization struggling to keep its foot on campus, Pratham at UH had become a well-known entity owing to the contributions from the wonderful members filled with a desire to make a difference. We continued doing events which were fun and informative. However, we soon realized that action is not equal to progress. If we have to create a real impact, we have to increase our reach on campus. Thus, we focused on creating awareness among the ever-increasing percentage of graduate students and tapped their ideas and creativity. The results soon followed. Between years 2009 and 2011, we made big strides. It was during this period that Pratham at UH undertook a plethora of projects and campaigns that made us stand out from the crowd of 200 campus organizations. Pratham at UH started Change for Change, or the piggy bank campaign, to collect funds and connect with our members. We donated 250 blackboards to Pratham Mumbai in spring 2009. An art competition was organized for Houston kids. We also organized story writing workshop for Pratham books. Perhaps the most significant of all contributions, Pratham at UH began sponsoring education for 54 children in Hundimala, a remote village near Mysore. Since then, most of the funds we raise through generous support and through our samosa sale go towards Hundimala. We not only fund them, but we have also established a personal bond with the kids through our Hum Tum program, or the personalized greeting card program. In the future, we want to establish Pratham at UH as an organization that is adding value to the society. And for that, we need your support. We give you an excellent platform to display your leadership skills. We value your commitment, sacrifice, and innovation. Be a part of a team that is ever learning and evolving. Join us in our quest to educate India and make a difference. Welcome to Pratham at UH.
Thank you, Abhijit, for a good presentation. Amazing narration, Vishwanath. Thank you. Message well received. Another round of applause for Vish and Abhijit.
Composition in Rag Vachaspati. A rag is nothing but a depiction of an emotion. So it's basically a music of joy. Or let's say it should be music of joy. I don't know what it would be.
Simply mind-blowing.
Joseph, do you know when was Pratham founded?
2004?
Good.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you know who all are the founders of Pratham UH?
Yes, Deepthi, Saurabh and Sanjay. And to honor our founders, we would like to invite on stage President of Pratham Young Professional and our advisor Darryl D'Souza.
Thank you guys. I would like to invite Sanjay up on stage, please. Please give him a round of applause, please. He is the founder of Pratham UH. He's kind of like the grandfather of this organization when I was young children.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Sanjay. Alright, Sanjay, I would just ask you to speak a few words about your experience, of why you started Pratham UH, what drove you to start this organization.
I'd be happy to talk about that. It actually goes along the lines of something you've started, which is the young professionals. So there was a precursor to that. I joined Pratham UH or Pratham USA in 2001. And I was very active with the gala. And then there was this young group of us, which was just forming in, wanting to do things other than the gala. So one of these days, I just had this bright idea. Let's put a list of about 10 things that we can do outside of the gala. And I was also going part-time to school here while working full-time at the MBA program. And I knew Deepthi was one of the full-time students in the electrical engineering department. So she said, hey, I can do all the hard work, but you got to form the vision and the plan. So we put that plan together, and the first element of the plan was just recruiting some right people, and I think we did it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Just a small token of our appreciation for starting this organization, for driving people, you're one of the first people that introduced me to Pratham. I believe when I came to the university for the first time, I attended the International Student Orientation, and that's when you basically tricked me into this organization.
I think it's good. You guys agree, right?
You did that, you did that. So as a small token of our appreciation, I would like to present you this small trophy. Thank you so much for being an inspiration to us.
Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you, Daryl. Next up, we would like to honor leaders who brought the Pratham at UH team together and led them with great spirit. May I have Pratham Martini on stage, please? Pratham Martini. Oh, he's not here? Oh, he's here. All right. I would like to call upon stage Ankita Gandhi. She was the president of Pratham at UH in 2009. She got her master's in business from UH. Ankita, few words of wisdom, please.
Very good evening. Thank you so much for joining us here today. And thank you so much for this honor. It really means a lot. And just to share a few words with you guys, just like Sanjay said, I was a student, just wanted to do something better with my time on campus. And found Pratham at UH. And it was just a small group of us, good friends and wanting to do something good on the organization. And that's how, we got really involved in Pratham, the samosa sale. And thank you so much, Vish, for refreshing all the memories, lovely pictures. I just went flashback all the day. But yeah, I really want to wish you good luck. And it's so good to see Pratham at UH, grow and flourish so much over the years. And I was in Pratham for 5 years, and each one of those years has been so awesome. And you only know it because you miss it, because I don't have it anymore. I'm not in the university, and I really miss it so much. I've grown professionally. I mean, you help people, you do all these events with friends, and internally you're just growing professionally. You learn how to speak, your management skills, your communication skills, and you realize that once you're part of the university, and you really miss it. And I'm so thankful for this platform. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you guys, and I hope it touches each one of you. You have to be in the organization to feel it. So I welcome you all to Pratham at UH. I'm sure you guys will do much more than what we did, and it's such a proud feeling being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ankita. Can I have Manish Namaya on stage, please? He was the president of Pratham at UH in 2010. He got his master's in computer science from UH. Manish Namaya. Manish, a few words?
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Pratham, for this honor. It really means a lot to me. So, I joined Pratham at UH in 2009 when Ankita was leading the team, and the team had, it was a time when the team had already grown to a good size. But guys, this is an organization, this is a student organization who works for underprivileged kids in India. And as you just saw, they are making contributions. I think this concept can grow, can go further, and can go beyond University of Houston. And now that we alumni and we advisors are going out of Houston, we can spread this concept. And it is Pratham at UH's responsibility to be a good role model. And I'm proud that Pratham at UH has been a really good model. So, may I please ask a round of applause for Pratham at UH? Thank you so much. And thank you, Pranav, for this honor.
Next up, may I have Charu? Wait a minute, she was here next to me. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Come on to the stage, please. She was the president of UH in 2012. She got her master's in computer science from UH and is currently a PhD student here. Charu, you want to speak something? You've been speaking already.
Thank you, Pratham at UH. My thanks to Pratham at UH team, advisors, and all the supporters. Thank you.
Thank you, presidents. Thank you, Pranav. 10 years, 4 presidents. Something is off here.
We have more, Joseph. Sanjay Sampath year 2004, Shreya Tiwari year 2005-2006, Kinjal Gandhi for the year 2008, Pooja Chopra for the year 2011.
Well, they all have been great assets to Pratham at UH.
Thank you, Joseph. I'm really honored. Moving on, for the next performance of the evening,
We have a talented group from Pratham at UH, led by Sahana Suresh, bringing to you an a cappella performance.
what is an a cappella, Joseph?
Well, see for yourself.
We present to you a UH Sargam.
Hi everyone.
Hey.
My name is Sahana Suresh. I'm here to tell you a little more about what a cappella is. A cappella is a unique musical style which involves group singing without any kind of instrumental accompaniment. Entire melodies and rhythms can be constructed through intricate arrangements set to popular songs. South Asian fusion a cappella is a relatively new concept that has been popularized within the last decade with the goal of celebrating South Asian and Western cultures through song. From Bollywood and Indian classical to the latest American pop hits, a cappella groups share their passion and appreciation for various musical traditions. We are proud to announce the very first South Asian a cappella group at the University of Houston. UH Sargam. I'll just introduce each of our members. Over here, we have Deepa. Next row, we have Shivali. Next, we have Radhika. We have Vishwanath. Sai Ganesh. Arshad. And Karthik. Our first song is Kaisi Paheli Zindagani from Parinita.
Para be an a cappella night or a cappella competition in spring 2014. So we need help for sure from you guys. Hope you will be supporting us. Thank you.
It was amazing. It was mesmerizing. I want to sit down. Bum, bum.
Oh my God, somebody please stop him. Joe, there is a reason you were not selected in a cappella group. Come back. Moving on, Pratham at UH is lucky to have dedicated support from lots of people. In the next segment, we would like to honor few of them who have helped us to make a difference.
We would like to call on stage Manish Limai and Ankita to do the honors.
Thank you, Joe and Sharon. Friends, in these last 10 years, we were helped and supported by many different people and organizations. Today, at this occasion, we would like to thank a few of members and organizations who have really helped us. We would also like to talk about some of our events which contributed to the success of Pratham at UH. The first one is our story writing workshop. Friends, at Pratham at UH we say that you and I can make difference. Now how can we make difference? We make monetary donations. We do make monetary donations. But we thought that being at UH, we are privileged that we have a company of so many people from different cultures. And we thought, how can this diversity contribute to something, to make something nice for the kids in India? So that's how we came up with a concept of story writing workshop. Back in 2011, we did this story writing workshop where the audience was guided about how to write stories for kids in India. And we were very privileged and lucky to have Dr. Chitra Divakaruni with us at that time. Dr. Chitra Divakaruni is a pride of University of Houston. She is a well-known author, and we were very lucky to have her support for this activity. We would really like to thank Dr. Chitra Divakaruni for her ongoing support. Thank you. Thank you. The next one, Ankita, what is the most famous activity that we do on campus?
Let me guess. Do you guys have any guesses? What is the thing that Pratham at UH is famous for? Yes, and we have some back there too. So, yay, samosa sale. Alright, so behind the samosa sale, again, going back 2009, precious memories of, all of us in the PGH breezeway standing there shouting samosas and biryani and gulab jamun and selling all that. And each one of us has this noble cause at heart that yes, we are sending a child back to school, we're making a difference, and yes, we can do it together. So I wanted to highlight one person today that's always behind the scenes, is the owner of DP Cafe. His name is Mr. Satish Rao. He's not able to make it to this event today, but we would like to express a sincere thank you for all that he's done for us over the years. He's not only he gives us food at discounted prices, but then his enthusiasm, bringing food on campus on time. He's so excited to see us young kids, do good stuff, and he's always up for it. So we'd like to thank him for everything he's done for us, and a sincere gratitude to DP Cafe. Thank you.
Thank you, Ankita. Thank you, Manish.
Next up, we have a play performance by none other than talented members from Pratham at UH.
The play, Vidya Vijeta Ki Sadhana, depicts the importance of promoting education among girls and abolishing child marriage. The play was directed and scripted by Reena.
Everyone, please welcome the crew who bagged the third place in International Explosion 2012.
Vidya Vijeta Sadhana, education and path to victory. This is the story of a girl named Sadhana from a small village in India. Sadhana is one of the many girls who discontinued her education and was married off at the age of 10. She decided to empower her daughter in achieving her dreams of going to school, joining workforce and leading them. Let's watch the play.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, Guruji.
I am very happy and proud of you all. The cultural program was a great hit because of your wonderful performances. I want to specially recognize Sadhana, who has not only scored good marks in maths, but was also very helpful in creating the cultural day.
I'm very happy to hear your encouraging words. I love my school and I love to learn and create.
Sadhana, you will surely do very well in your school and in your career.
Thank you, Guruji.
Okay, students, see you all after the winter break. Have a happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
625 divided by 24. Can somebody answer this question? Sadhana should know the answer.
She's not in class. She's getting married next week.
That's sad. I was hoping at least she would be privileged to pursue her schooling and career. I see girls dropping out of schools for a couple of reasons. There is no secondary school in this village, and most of the parents choose to get their daughters married instead of enabling them to travel to a nearby secondary school.
who are unable to continue going to school and joining workforce. According to International Center for Research on Women, in Southern Asia, 48%, nearly 10 million of girls are married before the age of 18. If present trends continue, 100 million girls will be married underage over the next decade. Despite of all the hurdles, we have women like Sadhana and Vijeta, who either change or become the change to help themselves and others in pursuing their education and career. Statistics show that girls with secondary education are up to 6 times less likely to marry young. Let's see if Sadhana's present becomes her daughter's future.
Namaste Guruji, how are you doing? Meet my daughter Vidya.
Hello Vidya, nice to meet you. And it's so nice to see you Sadhana after so many years. It's a happy moment. My daughter Vijeta is here too. She is now a district collector.
Sadhana, I'm so happy to see you and your daughter. You know what? We need more girls to join the workforce. And I hope to see your daughter as one of the smartest women in a leading position.
I'm so happy to hear that. I would love to have a career. You know, I was a topper in my class.
Wow, you know what? Your mother was also a topper in the class. Now she's a topper in parenting too. She has ensured your academic success. And Sadhana, you were the smartest in the class. And I know if you had continued, you would have done very well too. And now no wonder your daughter is so inclined and passionate about learning and performing. I wish she will be able to pursue her dreams.
But now I can't go to school. There's no secondary school in my village. I'm not allowed to travel to other towns. I'm very sad.
Yeah, she's very sad. She wants to go to a secondary school. But I can't break family and society norms. Sometimes I feel I should go out of my way to help my daughter.
But you can do it, Sadhana. You can become the change for your daughter. This might even help other girls. If we, parents, can enable our children, most of our educational issues can be resolved. I know it is not easy to change the established norms, but small steps can take you to the desired victory. We have many girls going to school. If you do not have access to the right resources, I can help you. It's your time to make a change and help your daughter achieve her dreams for education. It's time to act. Let Vidya achieve her dreams of education.
Yes, you are right. I should start the change. A change that will enable my daughter to pursue her dreams. This could open up paths for other girls like Vidya. I would love to see Vidya receive further education and pursue her passion.
उड़ जाए लेके खुशी अपने संग तुझको वहाँ जन्नत से मुलाकात हो पूरी हो तेरी हर दुआ आशाएं गिरे दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी
विद्या विजेता की साधना. Education, a path to success. You educate a girl, you educate a generation. In this story, Guruji connected sadhana to her dreams and Vidya to her means for education. But in reality, girls in many villages in India are asked to give up on their education. It's time we change that. Let us recreate a society to empower girls. Let us see every girl going to school, joining workforce and leading well. Let us take action now. You and I together can make a difference.
Thank you guys. We have Amu here. Please give a round of applause for Amu.
Shirley,
Tejas,
Sai,
Simar,
Ravni,
Arsha,
Jeeta,
Geeta,
Geena,
and Vishwanath.
Krishna. Thank you guys. That was amazing.
Go through changes every year. The committee changes, people graduate, and their priorities change.
In this dynamic work environment, it is hard to be consistent. And there comes the role of advisors.
We are all blessed to have advisors who continue to support and guide us in spite of their busy schedule.
We would like to take a moment to thank all our advisors for their continued efforts.
We would like to invite Kinjal, Vice President of Pratham at UH on stage, please.
He is a PhD candidate in the Computer Science Department at UH. We would like to call upon stage our advisors, Darren D'Souza. He graduated with a degree in electrical engineering in year 2005. Darren.
Abhijit Mahal, he did his Masters in Industrial in 2009.
Chintan Parekh. He did his Masters in Computer Science in the year 2010.
Hardik Shah, he graduated with a degree in Electrical Engineering in year 2008.
Thanks a lot, advisors, and thank you, teacher. Unfortunately, we could not have all our advisors present here today.
We are thankful to our advisors Shashwati and Shravanti.
We have a multi-talented team at Pratham at UH. We can act, we can dance, we are good at a cappella.
Talking about talents, we have for you a performance by a team from Pratham at UH.
Deepa, Radhika, Varan, and Vish would be performing on
Ye Hasi Wadiyan and Luka Chupi and Zubi Dubi.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Deepa, Radhika, Varan, and Vish.
तेरे बालों की खुशबू से लहके चमन संगमरमर के जैसे तेरा वादियाँ खुला हाथ
हम कहाँ मेरे साजना
With the music. Thank you guys. Support.
बंधन है प्यार का देखो टूटे न सजनी
ये जन्मों का साथ है देखो छूटे न सजना
तेरी आंचल की छाँव के तले मेरी मंजिल मुझे मिल गई
तेरे पलकों की छाँव के तले मोहब्बत मुझे मिल गई
ये नसीबा दिया रात
आ गए हम कहाँ मेरे साजना
बहारों में दिल की कली खिल गई
मुझको तुम जो मिले हर खुशी मिल गई
ये नसीबा दिया ये खुला आसमां
आ गए हम कहाँ मेरे साजना जी कहता है साजना दिल में तुमको बिठा लूं
मस्ती की रात में तुमको बना लूं
उड़ने लगे तूफान के मेरे सीने में
मैं चाहूँगा दिलो जान से मेरी जाने जा तेरी
ये हंसी वाली आई थोड़ा आसमां
आ गए हम कहाँ मेरे साजना बहारों में दिल की कली खिल गई
मனம் சூடான இடம் தேடி அலைகின்றது நதியே நீயானா ஹரிஹாரே சிறுமதி நீயானா வானம் நானே
नसीबा दिया ये खुला आसमां
Track.
गुनगुनाती Thank you.
Guys, are you wondering where Joe and Charu went? They wanted a break and they're probably hogging samosas back there. Probably they are.
So this is my friend Manish Limay and me, Apeksha Abale, are going to be your hosts and those from here on for the rest of the evening. Next, we would like to call upon President of Pratham Young Professionals Houston, Daryl D'Souza, to share a few words with us. Daryl has been a guiding star for us since 2004.
Guys, before Daryl starts talking, let me just say something about Daryl. Daryl's vision, energy, and commitment for this organization has been a tremendous help to us. 2004, it's been 10 years he has been working with Pratham. With that said, Daryl is now leading a team of young professionals at Houston, and he would like to say something about it. Daryl.
Thank you, Pratham. Thank you very much. I just want to take this opportunity to first thank Pratham at UFH for giving me and Pratham Young Professionals an opportunity to actually come up on stage and say a few words. Now, I'm not going to bore you guys a lot of speeches. I know you guys have heard enough. But I just want to share a story. Everyone likes a story, right? Yes. Right? I mean, we're dealing with Pratham here. Pratham is about kids. Kids love stories. And I thought you guys would love a story. So I'm going to tell you guys a story about me. After I graduated from the University of Houston, just like some of you guys will be soon, my first thing was like, man, finally I'm going to get a job. Finally money will be coming into the bank instead of going out of the bank. And finally I'll get to do the things I have to do. I want to do this, I want to do that. And I actually kind of forgot about Pratham for a while. I was like, I was at Pratham at UFH, my work is done. Then I had an opportunity to actually go to India. I was like, okay, let me go visit a school. Okay, I've been volunteering at this organization for the past 4 years, but let me just see what it's about. So I called one of the Pratham volunteers and I told her I would like to visit a Pratham school. And she said, yeah, I can take you. So she picked me up at the bus stop and she said, let's go. And I was in Mumbai, by the way. Any Mumbai people here? Definitely, yes, from Mumbai. So she took me to this place called Dharavi. And we were walking to Dharavi slum and I was like, okay, when is the school gonna come? When is the school gonna come? And finally we walked into this small shack. We walked in and there were clothes all over the place. And I asked her, are we stopping to pick someone else coming? She said, no, we're here. This is it. And I was like, okay, wow. And at that very moment, it hit 9 o'clock. And these chintus came running in. Okay, they were like boys and girls, they came running in, they went and did namaskaram to the teacher, and they sat in a round circle. So I'm going to show you a small clip of a video that I had taken. And this is it, Abhijit. The teacher is basically teaching them about circle, square, and the kids had to basically name what is similar to a circle. Volume. Okay, he's gonna play this.
बोल
हाँ, और क्या है? गाड़ी का चक्का भी
अच्छा अच्छा
कलर के पैसा लोग भी ना वो लेते कब लेते
Thank you, Abhi. As you can see, these children were so excited. All the teacher said was that, what is a circle? What resembles a circle? And they even made the TV say it's TV bhi goal hai. I mean, it was amazing. So that kind of changed my life, and that's what I realized that how fortunate we all are. Imagine, we have an opportunity to come to the US, to the United States of America, get a US degree, and we have an opportunity to do something with our lives and even make our parents happy. But these kids, they don't have that opportunity. They don't even have that opportunity to get a basic education. How sad is that? In this age, in this time, kids are not even able to get basic education. And that's what kind of touched me. And I was like, okay, I'm no one. I mean, who am I? I'm a short guy. I lost all my hair. I had a full set of hair when I was in Pratham, when I was at UFH. But who am I? But still, I am proud to say that today, even though I'm a nobody, after 10 years, I'm proud to say I made a difference. Okay? By my efforts, I was able to make a small difference. Okay? And so can you. So, if you're interested to make a difference, if you're interested to give a little bit of your time, okay, no commitment required. I will never ask you to commit more than you can. I know everybody works, everybody has commitments, everybody has a family, but everyone can always give a little bit of their time for someone else. For these kids, come on, you can see the faces, you know you want to help them out. So, thank you very much for listening to me, and before I finish, I just want to say, have you guys been enjoying the performances so far? Has it been amazing? Amazing talent. Amazing work, amazing talent. And on behalf of Pratham Young Professionals, can I have Pranav? See, Pranav. Pranav, can I have Pranav up on stage, please? As a small token of our appreciation from all the advisors and all the Pratham Young Professionals for all your hard work. I know you guys are in school, and apart from school, you guys did this event. You take time out of your busy schedules to help Pratham, help these kids. And I just want to say we are very, very proud of you. Very proud and very touched that you're helping, that we are able to be part of your lives. So it's a small token of appreciation. I would like to give you this star for being a star of Pratham. Thank you so much.
We have a performance by a Bhangra team from Rice University. Rice University's Bhangra team was founded in 2006 that today competes in around Houston and beyond. Bhangra, as we all know, is a traditional folk dance originating in the state of Punjab that celebrates the arrival of spring and everyday Punjabi culture. Tonight's performance will aim to display Bhangra in its purest, most traditional form while still incorporating a modern twist. Give it up for the Rice Bhangra team.
value collaboration. And fortunately, we have been receiving tremendous amount of support and cooperation from our fellow on-campus and off-campus organizations. We would like to thank our friends here today for working hand in hand with us. May I now request ex-President Charu Hans to come up on the stage please to present a token of our appreciation. Charu. I would like to mention Indian students at Rice. Unfortunately, their representative cannot attend this function. We would like to thank CEO, Cultural Ethnic Organization. May I now call upon stage Erica from CEO Organization, another firm supporter of Pratham at UH. Erica.
Next, I would like to call upon stage Jaideep from our very own Graduate Indian Student Organization, GISO. GISO has been a great support, and we are grateful to GISO for giving us a chance every year to promote Pratham at UH at their every event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Charu. Thank you, Jaideep. Now the next performance features a musician who is trained in both Indian classical as well as Western styles of music.
She has over a decade of experience in guitar, clarinet, piano, and vocals, and has been exposed to various styles of music, including jazz, rock, classical, and a cappella. She particularly loves fusing Western instrumental styles with traditional Indian pieces. She has worked in a number of marching bands, jazz quartets, symphony orchestras, and choirs throughout the country, and was previously the music director of an award-winning a cappella group.
Friends, please welcome to the stage Sahana Suresh, accompanied on Ridangam by Samir Suresh.
Keep
featuring Samir Suresh on Pratham.
Music is indeed an amazing gift, and thank you, Sahana and Samir, for nurturing it so well through this amazing performance.
Friends, our next segment is for entire Pratham family, present and past members. Each one of you has been the backbone of this organization. Pratham is fortunate to have dedicated and inspirational members like you. Let's take a look in the slideshow. different versions of quite a lot of people around us today. I mean, yeah, including myself. Next up, we have Pratham at UH presenting something. Pratham at UH president is presenting something really important and something really close to our heart. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a round of applause to Pratham Martini, who will introduce our closest friends, which are part of our biggest projects.
I would like to take a few minutes to talk about Pratham at UH's Hundimala project. Hundimala is a remote village located on the outskirts of Mysore. Pratham at UH has been sponsoring the only school in Hundimala for the past 2.5 years. All of our fundraising efforts go towards running the school. Every year, the school enrolls 4 kids and we receive quarterly reports on their progress. Pratham at UH has also initiated the Hum program to interact with the students at a personal level. Our members make personalized motivational greeting cards every semester for the kids at the school. Let's take a peek into a day at the Hundimala school.
ತಿಂಗಳ ಪರಿಚಯ ಆಗಲಿ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಟೈಮ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತೀನಿ, ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಅವ್ರು ಇಲ್ದಿರುವಾಗ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದೀಗ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಆಸಕ್ತಿಗಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನನ್ನ ಮುಂದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಡೈಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಮಕ್ಕಳುಗಳು ಮನೆ ತಿಂಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮಂದಿರು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಂಗನವಾಡಿ ಕಳಿಸೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಇದೆ. ಬಂದರೆ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಸೊ ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕಲಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದುಳಿದ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಪೂರಕವಾಗಿದೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ಒಂದು ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಏನಂತಂದರೆ ಕಲಿತದ್ದನ್ನೇ ಪುನರಾವರ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಕಲಿಕೆಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಪೂರಕವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಉದ್ದೇಶ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಇದು ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ, ಇದು ಗ್ರಾಮೀಣ ಪ್ರದೇಶದ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಹಕಾರಿಯಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ.
This video was put together by Arshad Adam with assistance from Gopi Krishna. And just so that you know, Arshad sent me this video at 4 in the morning today. Dedication. Okay, today we would like to appreciate a few of our friends who have been very supportive over the years. I would like to invite on stage Sanjay Sampath to hand over a token of appreciation to our friends. Jyoti Hindu. She helps us with decorations at most of our Pratham events. Satish Gore. Satish Gore helped us with the Hum Tum project in making the greeting cards. And Prithvi Roy Ghosh. Prithvi is usually the official photographer and also a designer. He helps us with designing flyers. I would like to now thank our sponsors, Activity Funding Board of UH, without whose help this event would not have been possible. And I would like to thank our co-sponsors, Council of Ethnic Organizations, Mr. Nitin Narang from Car Market, Dr. Kayuri Popat, Arshad Adam, Joseph Mathav, Charu Hans, and Kinjal Dargupta for their sponsorship. I would like to thank our supporting organizations, GSO, Indian students at Rice, and CEO for their involvement. I would like to thank our supporting faculty, Dr. Shishir Shah from the Computer Science Department and Dr. Pathak from the Business School. Finally, I would like to thank the current members of Pratham UH, Kinjal, Shivali, Simar, Gino, Nirja, Shravya, Vish, Amu, Tejas, Ganesh, Deepa, Apeksha, Akshay, Gopi, Pooja, and our advisors, Daryl, Abhi, Chintan, and Hardik. Last but not the least, I would like to thank everyone in the audience for being here today. Thank you. We're not done yet. We have a dinner followed by a night of dancing and DJ. The dinner is set up to your left. You start from your left. Thank you for your patience.